And welcome back to Atreyu News. California universities are losing their minds. Look what administrators are telling students to do if they see ICE agents on campus. Go find your safe space. University administrators in California are urging students and faculty to contact campus police if government officials ask for information about immigration status. So heaven forbid ICE actually does what their job entails. These people, for some reason, are going to stand up against this so-called tyranny. In response to two memoranda issued Tuesday by Secretary of Homeland Security John Kelly outlining his department's enforcement of President Donald Trump's executive order on immigration, California University, also known as CSU, Chancellor Timothy White responded with his memo to the school community Wednesday, reiterating his commitment to Sanctuary Campus, policies forbidding cooperation in immigration enforcement and deportation efforts. CSU President Haynes singled out that section of the memo in a brief statement later that day, adding that while on campus, university police can be reached by dialing 911 from any landline. Breaking. Kim Jong-un's half-brother's murder breaks silence. See why she said she did it. Man, nothing against like people that are ugly or whatever, but Jesus. These guys are probably like a 1 out of 10. The alleged murderer of Kim Jong-un's half-brother has stated she was paid $90 to rub VX toxin on his face in what she thought was a prank. And she was wearing a shirt that said LOL on it. I reported on it like last week. That's funny. $90 to kill the world or your country's leader's brother. That doesn't seem like a very good deal to me. Jorge Ramos tells Latinos, "This is our country." This is the same guy Trump told to go back to Univision when he tried to interrupt. Further ramping up his open opposition of President Trump's immigration law enforcement policies, Univision anchor Jorge Ramos has let loose with an outrageous triad that could be best described as equal parts nationalist identity politics, racially driven demagoguery, yet another instance of irresponsible conflation of legal and illegal immigration. Here's how the Univision anchor kicked off his participation in the 2017 edition of Network's annual entertainment awards show, premieres Our Awards. Look at this clown.
Yo soy un inmigrante, al igual que muchos de ustedes. Yo soy un orgulloso inmigrante latino aquí en los Estados Unidos. Me llamo Jorge Ramos y trabajo en Univision y en la cadena Fusion. Y ustedes saben exactamente lo que está pasando aquí en los Estados Unidos. Hay mucha gente que no nos quiere aquí y que quiere crear un muro para separarnos. Pero ¿saben qué? Este también es nuestro país. Déjenme repetir esto. Nuestro país, no de ellos, es nuestro país. Y no nos vamos a dejar. Somos cerca de 60 millones de latinos en Estados Unidos y gracias a nosotros, Estados Unidos come, crece y como hemos visto hoy, canta y baila. Así que cuando nos ataquen, ya sabemos lo que vamos a hacer. No nos vamos a sentar, no nos vamos a callar y no nos vamos a ir. Eso es lo que vamos a hacer.
So all these retards are cheering. I imagine it's much like the American retards that show up at the Grammys and stuff like that. They would praise liberal ideology while the majority public is conservative. I imagine it's the same thing here. From what I understand, the mainstream media and the president of Mexico in particular have like such a low rating. It's probably pretty comparable to the United States. But what this guy actually is saying is not to be peaceful. Basically, like an overthrow of the United States is basically what he was getting at, if you read between the lines.